Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you're watching from. This is the West Ham Network, and you're joined by Anton. And guess what? You will not believe me, but I have a brand spanking new computer. You will not be getting any more lag for a long time, so don't you be worrying about that. But thank you very much for joining us. If you are new around here, please hit that subscribe button. Why not? Support the channel, get us to 20,000 subscribers. Hit the thumbs up as well if you're enjoying the content. Leave us a comment as well. Now we can move on from the saga that is my computer. We have a brand spanking new one, so thank you very much to a local company called Utopia Computers. Much appreciated to them. Anyway, 5 o'clock on Friday. What are you going to be doing? You're going to be joining us on the West Ham Network for a 24-hour charity stream for our good friends over at Iron Support and Food Banks. We need to give them as much support as we possibly can. So make sure you do join us at 5 o'clock for the launch event of Bring a Quid campaign. What is the Bring a Quid campaign? It means that we're playing several games at the London Stadium in the month of April, and we're appealing to every possible fan that can do this, who's going to the game, to at least take a pound, and put it in the bucket. Physical pound. There will be QR codes that you can donate via your phone, but if you have a pound lying about, go take that to the buckets and donate it on the day. It really will help and make a big difference to the local community and to the people that are really in need of desperate help, and we have got a lot of that right now, so it really will help the local people. Please do that. You will be able to donate on the night, but make sure you do join us because it's a launch event. We've got exciting content coming your way. But first and foremost, I want to get started on a story for you, and that is about this man and Max Cornet and how I believe he could be our secret weapon. Now, he desperately, and West Ham desperately need Max Cornet to hit the ground running when the Premier League action resumes this Sunday against Southampton. Now, he joined us from Burnley for around 17.5 million back in the summer, but unfortunately, the 26-year-old has had a debut campaign to forget. He's been ravaged by several injuries. In fact, he's only played about 90 minutes for us in Premier League, spread over 6 appearances so far. But what do we need from this guy? He returned to the squad just before the international break, and he could now be like a new player. It could be like a new signing for David Moyes and West Ham. And one thing's for sure, we really need him to hit the ground running, and we have a big battle on our hands. Premier League survival battle is really beginning to heat up. West Ham desperately need to find some form and the most crucial part of the season, and Cornet could give us a boost, a big boost that we need to go on and push for mid-table scrutiny. Now, listen, the situation is with Max Cornet. We all know what kind of player he is. We all know what he is capable of doing on his day. Is he going to be our secret weapon? He can contribute very well to goals. He can assist, he can create, he can score, and that's what we need him to do. He has come back from this injury and he has looked extremely lively, and he has given me a little bit of excitement and hopefully us a boost as West Ham fans moving into the last final games of the season. And things can dramatically change over a couple of games if results go right for us and we get favours done from other clubs in the Premier League, and West Ham bounce and get a couple of decent results, then that's a huge boost. And I think this guy, Max Cornet, is going to be absolutely vital for our campaign, vital for our survival. It could be our Hearts and Kitson scenario. I don't know who the other player is. It could be Skamaka, but Cornet definitely fits that mold for one of the players that could save our season. I think he came into the side at West Ham with high expectations, but he's got a lot of Premier League experience, and that will be vital for us. And also, you need to remember Premier League experience in a team that was struggling and in a relegation battle and hit form when they really needed fight and determination as well. Now, the Ivorian is one of the few players at West Ham who is raw and explosive pace. We know he is fast, and we've lacked any kind of threat in behind this season. Antonio's lost his pace and was without Cornet. It's been totally, non-potent in the forward line and in the final third. But we need him, Max Cornet, to bounce and give us that bit of a spark, that pace, that power in attack. And the beauty is, with Max Cornet, he can play anywhere along the front line for West Ham. And that type of versatility will enable Moyes to play him in pretty much every game between now and the end of the season if he chooses. So The next 6 weeks or so are absolutely vital for West Ham, and it could have a massive impact on current player of the season, you could say, Said Benrahma, because people are saying, when he plays out on the left, he can be blow hot and cold, and he is performing really well for us. But will that have an impact? Will we be able to fit Cornet and Benrahma in together? I'm not so sure. We'll have to wait and see. But I do think that having Cornet back from his injury is going to be vital for West Ham. It is going to be like a brand spanking new signing. He's had this international break to get himself right back up to fitness. He'll be pushing for a start in this West Ham side. This is our secret weapon. This is the one man who can add value to our squad. At the first part of the season, he was really impactful for when he was first getting involved until he picked up this unnecessary injury, which was really disappointing and gutting as well. But hopefully, he is our secret weapon. What do you think? Put it in the comments below and let me know your thoughts. Short, sharp, straight to the point. West Ham Daily. Take it easy. And of course, come on, you Irons.